Hey Preston, cue the intro. Preston and I are inside our Jeep ashtray, aka the Sandbox, and we're about to take care of a little eyesore in the center console that we created a little while back when we were hardwiring in our fan override switch. As you can see, what used to be this old ashtray is now a giant hole in our center console. But that's okay, because Preston and I are about to create a custom DIY switch panel out of zebrawood, like this one right here. Okay, we haven't made it yet, but with a little video editing voodoo magic, it'll appear right now. Pretty cool, huh? Alright Preston, let's get to it. Preston finished cutting out our template. Now you may be tempted to stick that on the zebrawood and start hacking away. But trust me, you don't want to do that. Instead, stick it on a 1/4 inch MDF and cut that out and use that as a pattern to then cut out the zebrawood. Now you want to do this for a few reasons. One, MDF is way cheaper than zebrawood, so if you mess up, no big deal. Two, MDF, especially a 1/4 inch, is way easier to work with than a hardwood like zebrawood. And third, once you put it on this MDF, you now have a pattern that you can use over and over again in case you mess up. Preston just got home from school. We are back at it in the garage. Right now we are going to cut off a chunk of our zebrawood. Now this is really thick, that's like over 1 inch. So I'm going to cut it down, and then I'm going to resaw it to get 2 thinner pieces. Not sure if you could see that on camera, but man, that was kicking off a lot of smoke. Got a little H there. I left that little nibble in there so that the piece wouldn't go flying off at me when I finished cutting it through. I'm going to use a little handsaw and take care of the rest. So what I'm doing is putting blue painter's tape down, which is sticking to the wood. And then you take some super glue and put it on the blue painter's tape and sandwich them together.
While gluing it together by itself.
Well, glue the tape together, but not the wood. That's the idea. Preston and I are back at it again. Before we finish up our switch plate, I just wanted to show how cool is Preston's shirt. Isn't that awesome? I'd wear that. Pretty cool kid. Preston and I are at the most scary portion of this whole ordeal. We're about to drill in the holes into the zebrawood there. And if we mess up, that means we did all of this for nothing. So, we're going to try not to. We did a little test job. It seemed like it's going to work okay. I'm first going to mark out where the hole locations with our template there. And we're going to start drilling. Wish us luck. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, I'm so scared. We have the holes drilled. Now the problem we have is for these toggle switches, I don't have a Forstner bit or a pedal bit that's the exact size. It's a little bit bigger than 3/4 of an inch, and that's because of these little tabs right here. So what I'm gonna do is with the chisel just kind of enlarge the holes ever so slightly where the tabs are located so that these will fit in. Oh, don't be scared. But I'm scared. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. Okay, Preston and I drilled out our holes for our toggles and we made them to where they'll fit. Now on to the second most scary part. We're gonna pre-drill some holes in the wood for our screws that'll attach it to the center console. Now you definitely need to pre-drill this. If you don't, you will split the wood and there'll be nothing but sadness that follows. Preston and I discussed it, and we're gonna go top row green, bottom row blue. The switch that's in the Sandbox already is green, so that's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna push these down in there, and we're gonna install it in the Jeep. We reconnected the fan wires. We'll see if it turns on. I hear the fan. You hear the fan, Preston?
Yes.
Okay. Turn that off. So the tricky part is the plastic is not actually flat. This upper part here where the drill bit is beveled upward. So it's not gonna want to lay perfectly flat as I drill it. I'm not gonna crank it down super tight until I get the other one in, so I can still swivel this around and line it up as needed. That looks pretty good to me. Preston, what do you think of it?
Good.
Yeah? You think we did a good job with our custom DIY zebrawood auxiliary switch paint?
Yes.
Plate?
Yeah.
Man, that was a mouthful. That's gonna wrap this one up. I'm hot. I need a Dr. Pepper. You want a Dr. Pepper?
No.
You don't want a Dr. Pepper? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I wonder if you really are a Jarvenin. Alright, give me a fist bump. We're done. Ciao. Until next time.